Hey friends, it's Peggy Hall here from thehealthyamerican.org. And yes, I'm here to talk about masks. And I want to let everyone know that I have many videos available to help you shop without a mask. And I realize that things are getting very tense and very difficult everywhere. In fact, as I record this, we are smack dab in the middle of summer. And if you think back to past summers, people don't really get the flu in the summer. So the idea that there is some kind of infectious disease that is so deadly that you can't even pass by someone without covering your mouth with a mask, yet in order to test for this disease, they have to take a cotton swab and stick it all the way up your nose and to dig around to try to get the virus. Yet the virus is so deadly that just breathing on someone is going to kill them. So just think about that, because it actually doesn't make any sense. So I hope that my videos will be inspiring for you and encouraging and give you some tips and ideas. What I want to talk about today is just kind of the cultural idea of masks. So what I'm going to do is share my screen, and give me just one moment here. You can see my little kitty cat there. And I would like to first start by showing you this picture. So let's take a look here, shall we? And we are going to go to Walmart. I just would like you to, oops, I don't want to leave the meeting. I would like you to take a look at this picture. And I would love to hear from you in a comment below, just some of your impressions of what is going on in this picture. Does this just look like the picture of health to you? I personally see a lot of Clorox, so that is telling us we need to, I guess, sanitize things. Trash bags. I thought we weren't doing the disposable cups and things. I thought that was bad for the environment. Maybe that's just me. So I guess putting on a mask will make you healthy. You can still eat the cheese puffs, the cheese balls in the giant size, because if you have a mask on and gloves, and if you're standing behind plexiglass, you're fine. You are good to go. Now, this showed up in my email as an advertisement. Let me show you another picture. Oh, holy smokes. Custom face masks. I guess it's a trend. This image is really disturbing to me, not because of the person's hair color or clothing. That's not what I mean. It doesn't look human, all right? Because humans have a nose and a mouth, and they can talk, and they can smile, and they can breathe. And your facial expression is the most important part of your communication. I just don't, I don't resonate with this whatsoever. I would like to hear from you. But what I really want to show you is not only is this disturbing to me because of the non-humanness of it. That's just how I take it. And I don't know this individual, may be a very fine individual, but the image is what is disturbing to me. And I want to share with you something that came out of France some years ago. And this is, here we go. I'm going to, this is from the BBC, and this was 2014. Almost exactly 6 years ago. This is July 1st. And it says that the European Court upholds the French full veil ban. France banned the wearing of veils. And let's take a look to find out why. So even the Court of Human Rights says that France can, yes indeed, France is allowed to ban the wearing of the full face veil called the niqab. Now, a 24-year-old French woman actually brought this case to court, saying that the ban violated her freedom of religion and expression. Now, whether you agree with wearing a veil or not wearing a veil, I lived in Morocco. I lived in a country where people veiled their faces, and it is their religious expression. Now, I don't know if France allows for religious freedom. I can tell you that in the United States, there is no religious freedom. If you saw my video about being banned from flying because of my religious beliefs, and you probably have been banned from your doctors, your dentist, your grocery store, because wearing a mask violates your religious beliefs. So definitely in the United States, those laws no longer are valid, our civil rights, which, by the way, is not just about the color of your skin. Civil rights are about your age, your heritage, your religious expression, and many other items. It's not just about your skin color. And it's certainly not about race, because there is only one race, and it is the human race. There are different people groups, different colors of skin, but only one race. Darwin was the one who invented this idea of superior races, if you want to dig deeper. Anyway, I'm going a little off track. But it's on track because it is about violating the freedom of religion. So this ban was upheld. In fact, it still exists. And it says, French law says that nobody can wear in a public space clothing intended to conceal the face. So you may not conceal your face. And it's a €150 fine. Actually, this came in 2010, so it has just been upheld. Now, the reason why is because it's not expressly based on the religious connotation of the clothing, but solely on the fact that it concealed the face. So in 2010, this law became law. In 2014, it was upheld that indeed concealing your face is not to be tolerated in France. So here are some different kind of veils, and this is the one that was in question. So this one is okay because it's a headscarf, but this one is illegal. Okay, this currently is illegal in France. To this day, including this virus situation, this is illegal. Now, it says that it is illegal because, here's the most important part for me, the court statement said that the ruling took into account the state's submission, meaning agreement, that the face played a significant role in social interaction. Yes, it is very important that we see the face in social interaction. Now, these last few minutes, I have not really been showing my face, so look at the difference. I know it's a little dark, but isn't it better when you can converse with someone face to face, even though I'm on a video, compared to when the face is concealed? Now, I did make a little meme because I thought this was so clever. Well, it was clever to me. So here's what I came up with. Oh, I need to share my screen again. So let's take a look at this, shall we? I'm going to share my meme that I created. And it says, France banned face coverings in public in 2010. So this is illegal today in 2020. This is illegal. You may not wear this niqab, which I just showed you. You may not wear this in France, but you must wear this. This is required in 2020 in France, but this you may not wear. Now, I guess the difference is that there's a scarf. So I would have to take that up with the French officials. But the reason that the face coverings were banned in public is because the there I'm getting tongue-tied here, because the face plays an important role in social interaction. And there is a security risk as the features are obscured. Finally, the mask conceals the person's identity. Yeah, so many of you have sent to me the laws in your state that also are on the books. Remember, when a law is on the books, it means there is a code, It was passed through a legislative lawmaking procedure, and there are laws, you can see my husband there, there are laws that state you may not conceal your identity in public. So for different reasons, and I would love to hear from you. I'm going to sign off now. I'm getting this last bit of light of the day. I just would love to hear your comments below about what happens to you when you see that concealed identity. I also heard from someone who was a bank teller, and this individual had been held up twice as a bank teller, and both times the robber was wearing a mask. So just going out in public, there's a type of, alarm and alert, and that is natural because we are designed to interact by seeing the person's face and their facial expressions. So I appreciate you. I love sharing these ideas here in our Healthy American community. Please go to thehealthyamerican.org. I have videos, I have handouts, I have information. You can join the free newsletter email so I can email you the action tips, the news, and the events. And we can stay connected because staying in community is one of the most important things to do in these troubling times and these stormy seas. So I'll look forward to seeing everybody very soon.